What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rich Knife back once again. So today we're going to do some much needed maintenance on Megatron. As you can see right there, fuel filter service required. So we're going to go ahead and fix that with the parts that I have on the back of the truck. Y'all go ahead and watch the intro. When we get finished, I'll unbox this stuff and we'll go from there.
Dark side, light this bitch up.
Alright, YouTube, so here's the part number for all the parts that we're going to use that came in the kit. So inside your kit, we'll start over here on the left, is your cabin air filter that goes behind your glove box. This is your intake filter that goes up front in the right passenger side of the vehicle. These are your fuel filters. This one, big one, goes in the engine bay. This small one goes under the bottom of the truck near the diff. And then you'll have your oil filter. So we won't change the oil today. I normally do that at the dealership just because I don't want to get dirty and have to get rid of the oil and all that good stuff. So it's just easier to do it there. But we will change both of these. We'll change this. And I'll show you where this is. I just changed this recently, so I don't think we need to change this, but it's always good to have a good one, extra one on hand as a spare. So we'll crawl underneath the truck and then we'll go from there. All right, YouTube, so this is your fuel filter that's underneath, the small one. Sometimes they have a 8mm nut right here, but this one has a twist lock and water will normally come out of here. You should probably check this every few months just because there's water that builds up in these diesel fuels. So we'll get this drained and see if anything comes out. As you can see, you get a little bit of fuel draining out, nice and green. So I'll get this finished getting it drained out and then we'll be back. All right, now that we have the fuel drain, this bolt right here will be a 28mm. This plastic bolt. I don't know why Dodge decided to make this out of plastic, but it is what it is. So I will try to get this out without spilling any fuel and then we'll be back. All right, it's going to be hard when you try to take this off, but just give it some strength. It's plastic, plus there's a rubber grommet on it. So you will get some drainage out of it, so make sure you have some kind of pan or something to catch this stuff. And just remember, when you go to put this thing back in, it doesn't need to be, you know, cranked down on it real hard because it's plastic. So I have no idea why they decided to make this thing plastic. All right, we got our filter out. This is your filter. So we're gonna dump the rest of this in here. You could probably wear gloves if you wanted to. I didn't. I had them on, but I took them off. We'll put our new filter in. So like this. Make sure you change your rubber grommet out right here. We'll get the new one on. Just like that. And it's ready to go back in. And when it goes in, you should hear a click. So, all right, YouTube. What I did was I pushed the filter up in here first, and then we'll put our cap on and screw it in that way. And hopefully it'll make it a lot easier to get to. I had to pull the grommet down a little bit further, so there's that. So we'll get this thing tight. Again, we'll have it really snug, but we don't want to crank on it because it's plastic. All right, that should do it. All right, YouTube, this is where your other filter is for your big filter. It's located just to the right or left of the master cylinder, which is located right here, driver's side of the pickup. So it's right there on the driver's side of the engine. So same 28 millimeter. This one should be a lot easier to do with less spillage because it's on top, hopefully. Fingers crossed. All right, YouTube, this is what I had to use to get it out. This is a little swivel head right here. So I was able to put it on there and come in at an angle and loosen it up. So it should be just about ready to come out. Just like that. Here's your filter. We'll let some of that fuel drain back in there. And just like that, we have it out. So we'll grab the new one, we'll throw it in, and we'll be done. All right, just like that, the new filter is in. We'll put our lid back on, and we'll call it done. Don't forget to take your rubber grommet off and put the new one on in its place. The only thing we need to do now is come inside. We need to reset the dash, and then we'll start it up and see if we got any leaks. All right, YouTube, we're back in the vehicle. We went down 1 from the speedometer. So you'll go down 1, and then you'll push your right arrow, which is located right here, your right arrow, over till you get to your fuel filter. Yeah, so fuel filter life. And then what we'll do is we'll hold the arrow button and reset it. You see where it says hold the right arrow button? So we'll just hold that right arrow button and it says confirm reset. We'll go up and select yes. And there you go. Go back. Fuel filter life, 100%. Now we'll start it. It may take, we're gonna prime it a couple times, so we're gonna turn it off, turn it back on, all the way to run. Turn it back off, turn it back on to run. And it may take a little bit for it to start, but there you go. All right, YouTube, we got everything done, got our filters in. Any of the liquid that you see on the ground was from previous when we pulled the filters out. So we'll get that cleaned up with some kitty litter. Best thing, cheapest thing to clean up oil spills. And I also highly recommend that you use this tub of towels. Great for washing your hands off, cleaning paint, grease, oil, fuel, you name it. And there's 90 in this tub. I think it costs like 15 bucks. So I'll leave this in the description also. The only thing we have left to do is just change the air filter, and it's just 4 screws. I know y'all don't want to see me do that. All right, YouTube, we got our filters changed. As you can see, we have no leaks up front. We'll have no leaks in the rear. Back here, ground is dry. I put about 30 miles on this truck since we changed the filters, just to make sure we didn't have any leaks as we were driving around and things like that. So we'll call this job done. As always, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, hit the button. Until we on to the next project, peace.